Hey everyone, Pupsker here. So today in the first Descendant, let's go over fast leveling spots. I want to talk about the new infiltration leveling spots that have been upgraded. A lot of people love running it, but I also quickly want to talk about all of the just general old leveling spots that people use. All are still good. It just looks like that now infiltrations will be the meta for a lot of leveling. If you don't know what happened, essentially infiltration hard mode XP end of mission reward XP got like 3 times, as well as I think monsters in the actual infiltration give like 50% more XP. So it's a hell of a lot faster to level, no matter how you look at it. A lot of people like running Magister's Lab because it's a really fast mission. You get 104k XP at the end of it. Like you can just scroll over there to see 104k XP, and it takes like 3 to 5 minutes. The thing is, a lot of people are talking about like the meta farms as if they were actually running a full meta team. I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you have Amorphous to farm those on the infiltration while leveling your Descendants, your weapons, and everything. So people are saying Magister Lab, they really like it because it's fast and gives good XP at the mission main reward end. People also like Bio-Lab because it's fast, it spawns a lot of enemies, but it gives like a lot more main mission reward XP, and I had a lot of fun and I had a good time running Caligo Ossuary, spawned a lot of enemies, and it's a pretty fast run, so the amount of loot I got out of it was pretty good. In general though, run the missions that you need if you need the Amorphous, right? Or if you're running the missions a little bit for those secondary resources, like maybe you're running the chapel for some of those macro molecule biogel. Maybe you're running a little bit of anode ion particles off the Haven because you'll need a lot of those to build certain things. I know you need a ton of the blue brain material. Oh, I'm trying to find it wherever that drops. It might be one of the ones that are taken, like Invasion and Asylum, right? I know a lot of, oh, this one also drops positive ion particles. There's a lot of different mission types, okay? And a lot of loot to get out of these different mission types. So I know a lot of people are just going ham running these. So either way, these are the best XP farms right now for a lot of people. I would recommend going ham on them. But hey, if you have other things to do, of course, get that done first. Yeah, there it is. Mystery's End for the advanced neural circuits. I've ran that a lot. I don't love it, and I don't think it's the best XP grind, but it is a good one. So as long as you're farming for Amorphous while you're doing stuff, or you're farming for items, materials, not a bad idea. People still love to run block Kuiper mining. These are still really good missions, along with the like neutralized void experiments. I think block Kuiper mining are better, but to my knowledge, the EXP share radius is only about 150 meters right now. So you need to make sure you're at least staying close enough to other people when you're doing these block Kuiper mining farms. I think the Defend Albions are probably some of the weakest, but it's like still good EXP, but hey. And then a good handful of the map farms are still really good, like running around Environment Containment Zone, running around getting a lot of kills if you're running the White Knight Gulch, Fortress Outskirts. I think a lot of the like Valby Outpost runs are still pretty good here and there, but it's just without a doubt the fastest farms right now are hard mode missions. So let's run Magister Lab, we'll run Bio-Lab, and we'll run maybe one other thing, because I like, again, Caligo Ossuary. But a lot of people, like this one is one of the missions where you get a lot of kills. So you get a lot of kills and XP in mission, but you also get a lot of XP out of mission through the end reward. So yeah, we'll do a quick Magister Lab. I think people are saying effectively Magister Lab and Bio-Lab are the best EXP per hour, but I wouldn't pay too much attention to like the best theoretical EXP per hour if you're running all bunny meta teams, right? It doesn't matter too much. That's why I'm always going to say, like, try to focus on, while you're leveling, collecting Amorphous and collecting EXP. Because if you're only running things to level, then you're just running a quick bunny. And if you're not running bunny, instantly your leveling effectiveness goes down. Even with a group, like, you're just going to get more XP when you're running bunny, right? We have one bunny in this group, so it's effectively a good EXP run. If you don't have a bunny in the group, I've seen so many people just straight up leave the public hard mode mission. So many people are refusing to play missions without a bunny on the team. It's pretty wild. Because if you don't have a bunny, essentially you're losing like 50% effective EXP. Because bunnies are just too good. Like Valby, Viesa, Freyna, nothing compares to bunny when it comes to just EXP per hour and the ability to kill things quickly. This first area in Magister Lab, you just kind of like kill the enemies. And Magister Lab is not one of the maps where you kill a lot of enemies. It's one of the ones where you run it really fast and you get a lot of your EXP through finishing the mission, right? So I think last time we completed it, we were only at 30,000 score at the end of the mission, which means that we couldn't really kill a lot of enemies in mission. So I don't know. Magister Lab's good. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. You have also a chance at getting, I believe, a Haley part running these missions, so it's actually not a terrible idea if you need that Haley part as well. But yeah, I'm just not like a clear lover of this game mode this time around. I don't love Magister Lab. I know other people do. I think I'll probably try to get my other Haley parts while I level, running the infiltrations that way. Either way, it has been upgraded, and it is way better. And that's essentially all that matters. Because, like, come on. We now need upgrades for, while Descendant EXP got a lot better, I would say we need straight up buffs to weapon proficiency EXP. Because now we can level our Descendants pretty quickly, as you can tell. We can get levels in under an hour, effective pretty quickly, like 30 minutes. Most aren't going to be leveling that fast, but hey, it's possible. So if people are getting levels that quickly now, that's something to think about. This mission score is all over the place because we're at, like, the reason why Magister's Lab is so good is because, again, it's such a fast farm that, as you can see, we're pretty much done it already. Oh yeah, that bunny or like someone has very good damage on their abilities. One shot in there. Where is she? Oh, no, she's getting him. So, yeah. We're almost already done it. The score is not even like 20,000. Oh, I thought last time we got to 30,000. No, we probably got to like 20,000. Even with my tanky-ish Lepic, he still gets like one shot. Enemies do so much damage in this game. It's wild. It's like every character needs to make sure they have HP defense and built up on their like secondary, or all their components, or else they're so squishy. Okay, that is why Magister's Lab right now, everyone is saying it's so good. Because you saw how quickly we got that done. If we go to end screen mission results, yeah, you can see, even though I only gained like 2.5, 3 levels, it was a 3-minute mission. Now, I still don't think this one's the fastest when running publics usually. I think it's good, but I don't think it's actually the fastest. I still believe I got more XP running in other areas, but hey. Believe what you will, it is still a really fast load in, load out, 3 minutes, 100k XP, 150k XP mission end, and then load back out, and then you just get swarm into a sea of just bunny ass. Okay. The true reason everyone's playing Thirst Descendant is just all of those bunny cheeks. So, people like, as I said, that mission right there. Hype. People love running Magister Lab. It's a pretty cool place. People love running Bio-Lab. It's also a pretty cool place, so... Hey, let's run a quick Bio-Lab and see what happens if we run it. Because why not? All that really matters is, usually no matter what, when you're running into these types of missions, usually people are fully equipped to run them. So you don't necessarily need to have like a perfect build going on for you. Because as long as you kind of scope in, load into a team, you're probably going to have a pretty good time. You see how we got some bunnies here? I think that's like a Viesa, like the water lady, right? Now we just go on with the mission. Then you just run through, you eliminate all your Vulgus, and in like 4 or 5 minutes, the area will be complete. God damn, getting like hot flash. Yeah, so you essentially just kill everything one by one. I'm just looking around. Enemies do spawn over there. It's actually one of the more annoying parts. But hey, other than that, it's like, not bad.
Oh yeah, there's my Greg's Reverse Fate. I was like, okay, what am I doing here? Like, WTF am I actually doing? There we go. Yeah, this Warframe's essentially, or this game is a Warframe-like game. Similar but different, you know, but it essentially has all the Warframe systems in place. So, yeah, it's the latest looter-shooter game with, you know, the Warframe business model, I'd say. It's pretty fun. Might like it, might hate it. Unlike Warframe, this game hasn't had 11 years to cook, so I expect it to get a lot better over this next year, but we'll have to wait and see. It's definitely a pretty solid release. It is like a Korean like Nexon game, so there's kind of more of a grind. But at the same time, I remember when Warframe first came out, it was also more of a grind. So I wonder if this game's going to do what Warframe does and reduce the amount the grind is as the game progresses, right? Because like, what do you do when you have 50 Descendants, like Warframe has 80, 90 Warframes? Well, you can't spend 10 hours farming every single one. So hey, we'll see. For now, it is a big grind, of course, though. Game's pretty big, it just came out, a lot of weapons, a lot of Descendants to farm. Oh. But hey. Yeah, everyone's saying it's like Warframe and Destiny had a love child. It's a cool game though, like that. Let's just keep running ahead, getting that mission complete. I think the issue is, in a lot of these missions, you can actually skip enemies, like what I'm doing right now. So then you end up with a really low score by the end of the mission, but you still get a lot of end mission EXP. So that's why I liked running missions like Koligo Ashuary, because that mission has a lot of enemy density. So it like spawns a lot of enemies, as well as they just give good XP at the end of the mission. So that's why I prefer it. But I know using, or just killing like fast missions is better. So that's why a lot of people like running this mission, Bio-Lab, and the other mission, Magister Lab. I wanted to see how good it was. After all, the effective EXP charts, people are saying put Magister Lab and Bio-Lab at the top. But there's a difference from like effective EXP, like most optimal, and just running public missions. Because like running public missions will never be the most effective. So a lot of your RNG is going to be like, oh, do you have a public group where they have a bunny? Are you running bunny? If not, then, you know, your XP is going to be so much lower. Oh, you guys just moved in. I don't know why we're waiting. Everyone just gets teleported here. Person's back there. But yeah, this is Bio-Lab. It spawns like some enemies around, and then it spawns the boss, and you just like slaughter the boss. Good, good, good. Okay, that's my cannon now at max level. Yeah, it does more damage than it did before. A little better, a little better. Gotta get my... I'm leveling my Lepic here for more bossing capabilities. Don't have a Haley or anything. Yeah, as you can see, we got more levels here than we got in Magister Lab. And we'll get more XP at the end, but it will take longer. So it's like, kind of depends what you're looking for. I legitimately will say, just straight up farm the invasions for the items you need. Don't just farm the invasions because you think... because it's like the best. Try to get multiple things done at once. After all, this game's a huge grind, so usually you'll want to try that. Usually. But if not, hey, you do you, boo-boo. You do you. Worst part about these missions, right, is a lot of the crit and weak point damage is disabled. And it's really annoying. And I run around, grab some of my guns. Oh, that person's also AFK, so sweet. How can I report a teammate? Holy shit, they both died. Yeah, a lot of people are getting banned from this game as well, I've noticed. Okay, I should be able to do this. Okay, hit a mill off that first attack. Damn it. It's cool to know my ultimate can crit for 1,000,000 damage, though. Still needs to be a little higher, but it's getting there. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Who knows where Haley will eventually be farmable? Right now, she's just farmable for invasions and a handful of infiltration hard mode drops. But we have no idea where she's dropping later on in the game. Sorry, shit. But yeah, this game does need like a better report function. So I imagine this bunny is legitimately just like AFKing in matches for XP.
Mission complete. Good job, Descendant.
Okay, it's the B. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, you see how they left already too? They're legitimately just AFKing for XP. That's why I always report those guys. Fuck them. No piece of shit. Dude left the match faster than me and was AFK the whole time. Always report those guys. Fuck them. Oh yeah, Glass Cannon Bunny, you can't do the invasion missions. You'll get murked. You cannot survive those.